Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 10. So, today's episode 50, you get a free world download. I spent ages on this, by the way, like 16 hours tidying everything up. So, if you do want to get access to the world download, then it is on the Discord, which is also free, by the way. And the link for that is in the description. So, go and have a look at that. Highly recommend you download it because I'm going to go over things quite quickly in this episode because we've only got 30 minutes. And I've already tried to do this episode and it took me an hour and a half of like footage. So I'm going to try and condense it down into 30 minutes today. So let's have a go. So first things first is I set up all of the bits of armor. And yes, I did get myself a Supremium set. I'll tell you why in a second. But yeah, all the mage armor right there. So we've got Pyro. We've got the Sorcerer stuff. This is tier 3. Tier 3 right there. That's from Ars Nouveau. We've got the unobtainium stuff. We've got netherite and osmium. I always point out that osmium is actually better armor than netherite. So if you look at these two, 3.3 and 0.1, 4.3 and 0.1. And I think the rest of it is the same. But osmium you can get like straight away, whereas netherite is kind of a pain to get. So yeah, always go for osmium. I always point this out. I think it's a really good tip. It's one of the tips that I came up with. Others have also pointed it out now, but I think I was one of the first to point it out. So yeah, anyway. We've got the refined obsidian. I really like this set. We had this set from the beginning, basically. Wow, after we got our osmium. And I was going to put like the full set of refined obsidian, but I remember I didn't make the chest plate because we got the armored jetpack instead. And we got free runners, armored free runners down there. We got the Just Die thing stuff. This is so good. We wore this for ages as well because you could fly about with it. Until we made the flight pylon, which means we can fly whenever we want. Then I got the unobtainium stuff. So yeah, there's the unobtainium sword. The Supremium sword, for some reason, crashes every time I try and put it in the... Oh, that was a bit of lag. In the framed item frame. So, yeah, I just put a stick there for now. I'm sure that'll be fixed at some point. The texture for the Supremium stuff was broken when we first got it. And if I'm honest, broken texture is probably more interesting than the armor texture right here. What really annoys me about Supremium, I'm just going to quickly go over this. It's got ears in the picture, but it doesn't have it on the actual model. Like, look at this. Look at that hat. That is so cool. Why can't they just put ears on the model? And then, like, these got spiky arms. Can't you just put, like, a bit of a spike on there? I don't know. I'm not a modder, so I don't really know how any of this works, but yeah. And then we got an empty one right here, and this is for the mech suit that I'm wearing. So, there we go. So I did all of these. I thought that would be pretty cool. I tidied up in here. This actually now works. If you put some seeds down, it will mine like everything. I didn't know that you needed to put, for some reason that's got stuff in it, but I did have a an axe in there for some reason. Everything is a bit weird with this right now, but anyway, this is all kind of working right now, which is pretty good. I tidied up over here. I actually ran out of channels at one point and I didn't notice, so I changed this up a little bit. These have all got flat pattern providers behind there, so I could hide them on the back. And yeah, they're pattern providing into this. So that's the crusher. So there's all the crusher recipes, for example. And yeah, all of these have got pattern providers behind them. They're being fed from the front using the modular routers up here. We've got this, which is feeding all of the modular routers. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We've even got osmium compressor, which is really nice. These two don't do anything. I just thought they look cool, so I put them right there. With the spinnies. Looks really nice. I swapped this one out. So this is why I said you might want to get the world download so you can see how all of this works. So right now, these are powering the two right here. I'm using a modular router to feed water to this because I don't want it on the other side. But yeah, this is making power right now, technically. So yeah, this is really tidy now. You might have noticed as well, I've got half slabs right here, or half slopes. So This side is white concrete. This side is iron. So that goes all the way around. It looks way neater. Someone on the ATM Discord pointed this out to me and they said, why don't you do that instead? And I was like, you're absolutely right. So I did it. Looks nice in my opinion. I didn't really do anything here or over here. This is the same as it's been for ages. This one, again, not really done anything. Where the meat and potatoes come in right here is I've started moving stuff into bulk item storages. Now, the bulk item storages are basically like big drawers. And if you put a compression module in there, so I'm going to take one out. So like this is my Inferium one, for example. I stick that in. Oh, I didn't even put a compression one in there. Okay, I'm not going to use that one. Let's have a look at... Which one is it? That one? I think this one's got... Oh, this one doesn't have it either. Okay, I should probably go through and put some bulk compression in there. The ones that say enabled, basically. Like this one. Here we go. Tungsten. So I put a card in there. Compression card. And that means that it puts in these, like, ghost recipes. So this is currently holding the nuggets for tungsten. So, tungsten. And you'll see it's not only got the nuggets, it's got the ingots and the blocks. Although if I pull this out and put it back in... No, yeah, it does work. That might be because we got it over here. So if we take like a bunch of these out, for example, and put them back in. Does it go straight in there? Oh, it does. Okay, I need to take the nuggets out and put them back in. There you go. You see it didn't go back up because it's gone into the disk now. Yeah, very weird how this all works. But yeah, I'm trying to use these bulk item storages instead. A load of people said to use it. You can fit 20 items in one block. Whereas you can only fit like 1 or maybe 4 in one block over here. So I've done a lot of that. I put the purple spiral tree. Yes, we've got this now. As I said, the reason that I got myself the Supremium is purely so I could get luck. Right, quick sleep to get rid of the rain. Yeah, I decided I needed some luck so we could try and go and get the Blue Yonder. And I got it straight away. I've actually got a clip of that, so I'll show you. There we go. How cool was that? The first ship we went to had a Blue Yonder in it. It was insane. I didn't even notice it at first. It was so good. Anyway, I spliced those two together and I got myself the purple one. That's the tree that we really wanted from the beginning. So I put that in here. I also put it in here because it's hiding. So if I grab my wrench, it's hiding the fact that I've got mod storage buses right here. These are so good. So iron spells and spellbooks. Productive bees. Productive trees. So we've got iron spells and spellbooks. This is all of the stuff from iron spells. That is not in already over here in drawers. So we've got, what is that? That is Arcane Essence and the Cinder Essence. That's not in here, but if we didn't have those drawers, it would go in here. And I've also got the stack upgrades, so the tier 5 stack upgrades. So yeah, this is super cool. This is all of the productive tree stuff. So that's literally everything we've got from our system for productive trees. Got some Balboa or Bow. How do you say that? Bob? I don't know. Anyway, these things in here because yeah, they came from one of the trees we've got. And then right here, we've got all of the bees, because I didn't like having these in the discs that we've got. So I decided we'll make a barrel. We might need a second barrel for them, if I'm honest, because it's a lot of bees right there. And I'm not going to say we're done with bees, because every time I do, I end up doing more bees. So, yeah, I'm going to put that back. Anyway, that's hiding the fact that we've got some mod storage stuff right there. I'm using this modular router to basically, like, feed all of this back in to the system. So, yeah. I did a lot more stuff. So, if we pop... Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's pop down like this. You'll see I've got a new set of... these are all 1 mil, by the way. So, there's 16 1 mil processors. Crafting storage and processors. I've moved the thingy. I've moved the assembler. We pop all the way outside. We have a look down here. Someone said I should do it as the little engines. And I was like, that's a fantastic idea. So we did it. So we got one there and we got one on the other side. And they are all hooked up and everything. So when we go to put recipes in there. By the way, you can shift click into these. So if I have this one, I could shift click that one in. So useful. Instead of one by one putting them in. So, yeah. Those are down there. They're all hooked up. There's a... I think right there you can see cable facade. And that goes all the way in. Love it. It's so good. Right, we're back down here now. Don't these look a little bit like TIE fighters? You know how they're like attached to the ceiling? Like they were in the Death Star. As soon as I put them in, I'm like, oh my god, I need to make TIE fighters out of them. They look so cool. They little TIE fighter things. Love it. Also, what else did I do? Oh, yeah. I've started using the wireless connectors everywhere. We ran out of, what do you call it? Channels. Ran out of channels with the big line that we had going along here. So I've basically replaced all of them with these wireless connectors instead. Really useful. Easy enough right there. We've got, yeah, this is fair. That's feeding all of these, right? Pattern providers. I think up here is all of my... Yeah, that's my 82 stuff. Lovely. There you go. I moved this. This was upstairs, and I moved it down here, and I'm, like, voiding off a bunch of stuff. Aha. Dragon familiars. We'll talk about that in a sec. But, yeah, that's something that I did. I got all the dragon familiar eggs. I changed all of my sequence fabric, or whatever they're called, the formulaic assemblicators. I had a couple around here because I wanted to basically turn all of my honey bottles into honey blocks, right? Instead, what I'm doing is I've got these things, the fabricators from Zycraft machines. Really easy to set up. And all I've got are modular routers that are feeding into these. Now, I've had a few people suggest that I have a look into Super Factory Manager. Because apparently it's really good. And I was going to try and do that today, but I think we've got enough to get on with, right? There's loads of stuff that I need to show you guys. I've done all of the stuff for the blast-proof casing. Probably should have done that on camera. In fact, I did do it on camera, but I'm trying to cut this video down, so yeah. I basically went around and I tidied everything up. So we've got a big area right here where we can do stuff now. And we can do a little bit over here as well. But yeah, this over here, they're really good. You can just put, like, program it in. These are the weird nuggets that you get from modern industrialization. So I've been, yeah, smooshing those down, getting some copper out of them. And then same with chromium and aluminium. We are getting those from the lava thingy. You know, the one that's, like, churning lava into stuff for us. Bees-wise, I don't think I did anything with bees other than the fact I got all 5 Insanium bees. So those have been producing lots and lots of combs for us. We've got loads of Insanium now. It's 12k Insanium. That's I'm not going to say it. It's insane. There you go. I said it. Damn it. When it comes to the compression module in the bulk item storage, you need one of these things, the mega decompression module. And that means that, for example, let's do iron. All of my iron is in the cell that I've got for it. So let's say I want some iron. You can see it's only got 1 right there. But I can pull out 64 and I can pull out even more because it just compresses it. But you need this decompression one. Otherwise, it just like keeps it at the highest form. Really weird. So you just slap that on your network somewhere, and that's all you need to do. So pretty cool. Anyway, that's most of the stuff I did in here. I think I covered that in a lot shorter time than I did previously. I moved this and I made it slightly bigger because it's more impressive. And I've made it a little bit more compact over here. So these, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this is what we had over in the corner there, and it was sort of smooshed in there. Whereas on the beach, it actually looks like it's supposed to be here. So that's pretty nice over there. I did a bit of stuff with Ars Nouveau. So I've got like the thing over here. I've changed this out. I do think I need more gold accents, but I've changed these out to be gold ladders instead. So I'm going to put some gold accents on this eventually. That might be for the next world download, because right now I think I've done quite a bit for the world download. So yeah, there we go. And then I think inside of this, I don't think I've done much, if anything. I put a little bit of stuff down. Like, I don't know what these display cases are, but we've got them. Yeah. And then over here, well, you saw me make the Supremium gear for the luck, right? And make the luck stuff. So yeah, there we go. I've got a portal now for this because I had a few people mention that they don't like the fact that everything's so disconnected. I've got a base over here for, you know, some stuff from Mechanism, but yeah, we've got this. Goes to my Mechanism stuff. This has been churning out like a load of antimatter, so we've got a bunch now. Antimatter 6, and I've already got a gravitational modulation unit. This was so difficult to make because these things did not want to actually make for me, unfortunately. I think it's got something to do with the fact that these have got stored energy. So, yeah, we were having that issue again, unfortunately. But I made them manually, which took ages. But, yeah, there we go. The gravitational modulation unit. Need that for the ATM star. So, that's pretty good. Don't think I did anything else down here. Oh, yeah, I did this over here. I tidied up a little bit down here. I put down, like, the Firefly jar. We've got the Berry Jam jar. If any of you watch my All the Mods 8 series, you'll know that we had a big discussion about is it jam or jelly or conserve, or it's jam, all right? Everything is jam. That's what I'm going to say. It just makes everything easier if you call it jam. So, yeah. I also put Pilpoh.com right here. I made my own website a while back, and I've not really pushed it at all. There's no like ads or anything on there. It's just, you know, it's got some info about me. There's a picture of me if you want to see what I look like. So if you do fancy looking at that, there it is. And yeah, there's no ads, as I said. I think it actually costs me money every time people go there. So I don't know why I put it there, but there you go. Pilpoh.com. Yeah, I don't think I've done anything else over here, and I definitely haven't done anything down here. But one thing I did do is... Actually, wait. We can go through here, can't we? There we go. Oh, I tidied up in here a little bit, and I put awaiting Easy Villagers re-edition. Because literally all we're waiting for now for the villagers. Not sure if it's ever going to get fixed, but it was a multiplayer issue from what I understand. And, yeah, fingers crossed someone will replicate it. And then maybe it gets re-added. I have no idea. So I've just put a sign there. I did all the stuff for the blast... What's it called? Implosion compressor. It's actually quite big. There you go. Implosion compressor. It goes to like 4 tall. And I did all of this off camera. I've got it on camera. It's going to be ages of me like trying to make this. I've got like an hour worth of footage of me trying to make this. I pre-made all of the titanium for this. And I also pre-made all of the tungsten, didn't I? So these things are giving us tungsten nuggets. All of these things are giving us tungsten nuggets. I think it's a really good idea to do this, by the way. But yeah, it took me ages to make this. And now I've got a really good way of making the blast-proof well, these things basically, blast-proof casing. So I can make those relatively easily, which is really nice. Yeah, I should show you the recipe, right? So blast-proof casing is this thing. And then you need blast-proof alloy plates. There's 2 recipes. You can either make it from the alloy ingot, which you can make in the implosion compressor with one mixed blast-proof ingot and an industrial TNT. And that gets you 3 of the ingots. So it's really useful doing it this way because otherwise you'd need to use 2 of the ingots to get the blast-proof alloy plate right there. Anyway, the big struggle is you need to get basically double the ingots of the amount of blast-proof alloy plates you need. And you need 16 of these to begin with. So you need 16 times 8 times 2 of the mixed blast-proof, which I think is 288. And to make the mixed blast-proof, you need 288 of each of these. Plus, you need a ton more titanium because you need... there you go. Solid titanium machine casing. So, oh my goodness. So much titanium. Titanium's really annoying, by the way, because you have to put it through the electric blast furnace. And then you have to, like, put it through the vacuum freezer. You'll notice that I've got a second vacuum freezer right here. And this has got an air intake. And all this is doing is producing liquid air for us. So it's not even hooked up to anything, like, in the system. If I break this one, we can have a look down there. The only thing it's got is a bit of power thing right there. That's the only thing. This is hooked up because the implosion compressor is how you get singularities. So we might have to make some of those later on. And there's a few other bits and bobs that you have to make via this. Anyway, that's making us liquid air. You need liquid air to make nitrogen. So if we have a look at this. No, wait, sorry. There you go. If we have a look at this. You need industrial TNT, so that's a bit different. You need nitrogen and this stuff. You get this stuff from the steam-cracked naphtha. And you get nitrogen from liquid air, which is what we've just got from over here. You get, what is it? Oxygen, argon, and nitrogen right there. So, yeah, I had to set this one up. Got the air intake. Pretty cool. That's just piping into a drawer, and then the drawer is on our system with a external storage. So we've got access to that liquid air if we wanted it. Oh, hello. Missed it again. There it is. Liquid air. Perfect. Nice one. So that's all of the blast-proof ingot or blast-proof casing stuff. So we've got a blast-proof casing now that we can use for the ATM star. As I said, that I just condensed all of that knowledge down into what? Probably like 5 minutes. It took me over an hour to explain that whilst I was doing it. So yeah, I decided to do it that way instead, purely because I don't know. I want to make this video not like 2 hours long if I can help it. I've got a new spawner right here. That's the dragon familiar spawner, and that is how I got all of the dragon eggs. In fact, I'll show you. There you go, occultism. I made 14 of the dragon familiars, or the eggs at least. I made 14 of these using the method where you kill the horse and then you summon it and then you do evilcraft to get the spawn egg. And then I was like, why the heck am I doing it this way? Let's see if we can put it on a spawner. It doesn't say we're not allowed to put it on a spawner. I spawned in an absolute ton of them. And then I used my sword, which has got capturing. And I also put capturing on the sword that's down here. So this one here has got capturing now. It's got scavenger as well, which is pretty cool. You get double drops with scavenger. I should probably put that on this. Oh, I've got it on this sword. That's pretty good. But yeah, I put that on the sword. These spawned in and we got a load of the eggs. Please do not change the recipe so it doesn't include this egg, because that would suck. They have not changed the recipe back for the all the weeks. There you go. They've not changed the recipe back for the Oblivion Shard, so I made the thing from Evilcraft. I made all of these things for nothing right now. It was supposed to be like this, and then the rest were, I think bedrock, which is their way of saying, it's not finished yet. But then they got rid of the recipe, so I'm scared now that we're not actually going to be using these. It took me flipping ages to get them. Did we do anything over here? I don't remember. I don't think we did anything else over here. Let's pop back up into the ship. Have a look. I think we covered everything. I like the TIE fighters. It's one of my favourite things that we've done. Yeah, there we go. I think if we've got enough time left, I might start off doing some stuff for the aerial interface. We might be able to get this today if we've got enough time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go edit all what we've got now together and then see how much time we've got left. If we've got enough time, I'll try and squeeze in Pneumaticraft at the end there. And then we'll have a world download with the Improbable probability device already created. That'd be kind of good, I think. So I might just do it over here for now. Like maybe in this bit or maybe over here we've got a bit of room. It's quite big though, isn't it? The Pneumaticraft stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go see how long we've got and then we'll be right back. Okay, we've got enough time, I think. We've only got 5 minutes, but I reckon we could do this in 5 minutes. Now, we need some plastic, and I'm just going to quickly go and make some plastic. I think the MI oil will work. If it doesn't work, we might have to go find some oil, but I'm sure there's a bunch around the place. We need that because we need the plastic sheets right here. So if we go plastic, we want to make this molten plastic. All you do is you put a bucket of molten plastic on the floor, and it turns into a plastic sheet. So I've set recipes up for the reinforced stone as well, by the way. So that's why like that. So we're going to use this thing. This does require us to give it some pressure. So we might have to do that. So if we want to do this, we just do one of those. So we can now stick this like right there and then feed it some like coal or whatever. And then that will put pressure into this. These do explode if you put too much stuff in there, but you can make some security upgrades, which are quite easy. Security upgrades, these things. These could be lapis as well, so pretty easy right there. There we go. So we've got 8, and then I am just going to do one of those. There we go. Security upgrades. Perfect. So we're going to put one in here. Sorry, in here. Security area. And we put one down there as well. So these two will never explode. Hey, there we go. Crude oil. And I can use the... Everyone keeps telling me to get the tank. So, you know what? Let's get ourselves a... If it will finish the recipe for me, but it's been a right bumhole recently. I think it did finish the recipe, you know. Oh, it did. Flipping heck. Good for it. Anyway, we can turn this into bucket mode and we just bucket all of this up. What do you mean? Okay, there we go. There we go. Flipping heck. There's a lot here. I didn't realise how much was here. Perfect. Right. I'm going to do /home. We are just going to use one. Does this even need I don't even know if this needs it. Yeah, we need to put some temperature in there. So let's get some lava. So what it's doing right here is the lava. I'm just putting down a couple more bits of lava. I don't think that will increase the speed or anything, but the lava is heating this up. It's taking all the crude oil and it's making, there you go, that one already turned. Get rid of that. And put another lava down. I might be able to do something with modular routers for this, but meh, it's all good. As I said, we only need this so we can get ourselves the bucket of LPG. Wonder if we could just use a tank. Let's make another tank and we'll do that. Basic, yeah, because we don't need a bigger one than that. And bucket mode on. We bucket out of there, perfect. And then we can bucket into this. Take those away. I'm going to get some glass again. And what I'll do is at the back here, I'm just going to put it like that. And that should be enough right there. Are you actually going to do it? It's got a high temperature right there. Jeez. Stick one of those in. And there you go, plastic. So all I can do is bucket. And I don't think we need anything else from this. So if I do that, we got a bucket of plastic. Plonk it down. And there you go. There's your plastic sheet. And now we can use this with the bees. And just like that, we are getting ourselves some plastic. I did time in the bottle this, so that's why we've got loads of plastic combs right there. But, oh my flipping heck. I need to put this in a drawer for now, and then I will turn it over into, stick it there for now. All of these, and then we can chuck them back in, and it will go to the drawer. There you go. They're all going in the drawer now. It's insane. So, oh yeah, this is now at 5%, or 5 bar. As soon as it goes past 5 bar, it will just release a load of air. Security upgrade does that instead of exploding. If you guys, oh, it keeps the inventory. I like that. It's good. If you guys want it, it will be in the system for you. Perfect. So now we can make the assembly platform. We can make the Amadron tablet. Amadron tablet. This bad boy. So, oh, we need a... You can get one of those tanks from the dudes as well. So, might be a good way of doing it. We also need a, funny enough, a charging station. And the charging... is it called that? Yes, it's right there. Perfect. You can get the charging station, well, you use it to get yourself one of the dudes, right? So anyway, we need to pop this down. Oh, this goes in like that. That's going to just put some pressure into this. When it's got a little bit of pressure, you can right-click it and open it. And then you can order stuff. So anyway, we're going to put some pressure into this. Get ourselves a chest. Just a regular old chest. I'm going to pop that, I don't know, here. And... in fact, what we need to do is we'll take this out, the Amadron tablet. Shift, right-click on there. That's where the Amadron tablet will deliver to. So we need some emeralds. I'm going to take a bunch of emeralds and pop them in here. And then we're going to order some... well, it'll be one of these. The drill and laser. So if I right-click on that and do place order. Then we can pop this back into... get charged. There you go. There's a little drone. Amadron drone right there. It's taken some of the emeralds and it's zipped off. And then it should come back, I hope. No porch pirates today. Love it. And it's going to give us the drill and laser. So we need this. This is the like little controller module. You pop it in this thing. So drill and laser is being used right there. Now we need an IO export or import or whatever it is. So let's make a couple of droppers. So we make one. I think you make 2 of these because one of them you can turn into the import. So one will be import, one will be export. So I'm going to put the import on. Import is going to go here and export is going to go here. Does it matter which way around it goes? I don't think so. Anyway, this one will input into the system and then we'll have this one output out of the system or export from the system, basically. So import in, export out. I think that's the way around it goes. We need to make the drill, the laser and the drill. We've got the finished PCBs from our villager. So where did that go? Okay, why did it go up there? Weird. Pop that one there. Pop this one here. Stick this program in, and then we just need to air compress. Stick an air compressor. I'm going to put it right there. That's going to go into the system. Maybe we do need some security upgrades. Some coal, just like that. That's going to program the system, or not program it, but give it a bit of pressure. It needs to get to 4 bars of pressure. We can time in the bottle the air compressor, by the way. And that'll get us like a load of... oh, you know what? That's going to force the needle all the way up. That's going to go up as well. Love it. And then we can... if I grab a... yeah, chest. Yeah, chest. Why not? Oh, we need 2. Probably just make them manually, but webs. You can hear it's already reached maximum and has got rid of some of the air. And so is this. Love it. So the last thing... that's everything we needed to do, by the way. Get rid of all of that. We need to make pressure chamber wall, or we could put in a block of compressed iron and it will make us some of the advanced pressure tubes. Compressed iron. Block of compressed iron. Stick it in. And slowly, the arm... this is flipping cool, by the way. animations for this are ridiculously good. The arm will slowly grab this. Now, you can make this super, super quick. You can make some speed upgrades, which aren't actually that bad. Speed. These ones. There you go. But you need some lubricant. And you need some sugar. Or these things. But use sugar is easier to get. But you can get lubricant from... Okay, let me just let this come in. And if we have a look in here... There it is. There it is. There we go. Nice. We've got the advanced stuff. Really good. That didn't take very long, did it? So, pretty happy about that. We can now make this thing, by the way. So that is the aerial interface. And we can now make the improbable probability device. Yeah! Improbable probability device. Love it. Anyway, what I was going to say is, what is it for lubricant? Lubricant. So there's two types. There's the one from Pneumaticraft, and there's the modern industrialization version. I think you need the one from Pneumaticraft, and the way that I normally get it is with the Amazon tablet. So just like over here with the chest, what you can do is you can put a tank next to it. So if I do tank, that one's empty. So we use the basic tank right here. Oh, wait. Let's turn it off bucket mode. There we go. If I grab this and then we go, I don't know. Can we not get... I don't know why this is red. But we want to do lubricant right there. Why are you not letting me do it? Ah. I need to set that right there. And now we could do it, I think. Right? Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to do place order. And then the Amazon tablet is going to nick the emeralds out of the chest. Because that's what it's bound to. And it's going to bring some lubricant back for us. It's going to come back in a sec, I swear. Fingers crossed. There it is. And there's some lubricant. Love it. Bye. Nice one. So that is the improbable probability device in 50 episodes. Awesome. What I'm going to do, by the way, is I'm going to take my backpack off. I'm going to put all of my stuff in the backpack. I made myself the poison ward ring, by the way. This is really good because it just stops poison. Grants poison immunity. And you can do it with Mithril and the nature rune as well. Nature rune is just poison potato around a blank runestone. Super good. I also found Ring of Invisibility. One of the traders came by and gave me this. If anything goes invisible, I can still see it. Really good. And it also looks invisible on my person. Nice one. I'll put all of this in my backpack, as I said, and I'm going to put my backpack right here. World spawn I've already set to right here, but I'm going to do it again. /set world spawn. So now, whenever you log into this world, I hope you spawn here. If you don't, then I don't know what to say. So hopefully you spawn here at least. Yeah, I'll put my mech suit back on the rack right there. Everything will be in the backpack. And as I said, this is a free world download. So if you are interested, then hop into the Discord. It will be available for you. I'll pop all of this away. Stick these away. And then I'm going to do a backup in a second. Just get rid of all of this. There you go. And then take all of this off. Oh, no, wrong way. Oh, flipping heck. There you go. And yeah, I'm going to call the episode here, I think. I am going to do a stream just after this episode comes out. So hopefully you guys have already watched this by the time the stream comes out. If not, then you might get a little spoiled. What I'm going to say. So thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Now, statistics for this one is going to be ridiculous because, as I said, I spent like a long time doing this. Yep, 7.65 days. We were under 7, I think, in the previous episode. So over half a day. So not quite 16 hours, maybe like 13, 14 hours.